what you want, what you want. What you want. Come on. What you want, what you want. Come on. What you want. Come on. What you want, what you want.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. Today is November 2nd. I'm Cameron Nerman.
And I'm Haley Donahue. The staff here at Channel 5 is ready to inform you about everything going on around campus.
Let's get started, shall we?
We shall. Tryouts for the second annual talent show hosted by the National Honor Society started yesterday and continued today from 2:45 until 6 p.m. in the cafeteria. If you have a talent, go try out.
Speaking of tryouts for the boys basketball team start Monday. Tryouts will be held from 3 to 5 p.m. for varsity, 5 to 7 p.m. for JV, and 7 to 9 p.m. for freshmen.
The Titans speech and debate team will be hosting a tournament tomorrow beginning at 8 a.m. Reporters Brooke Carrick and Botch DeSange talked to speech and debate member Alyssa Yonkis to see how speech and debate members have been preparing.
The Antelope High School speech and debate competition is this Saturday at this campus, which is exciting because it's the first time we've had it here, and we're all preparing for it. We're all helping each other out. We all, like Mr. Paris, he's a great support, and he brings in other people to help us, and we help each other out. We all practice together, and we're hoping the turnout is going to be a little bit bigger because it's at this campus, at school, so friends can come, anybody can come.
Drama is holding performances of their Lighten Up show next Thursday and Friday. Reporters Nikki Weil and Rodney Evans talked to Dana Berry to find out what this show will be about.
We're doing a drama performance this year. It's called Lighten Up. It's a partial improv show. We actually get it in the cafeteria this year. It's next week on the 8th and the 9th at like 7. It's about an hour and a half long. And yeah, so come have fun and watch us perform.
Don't forget that the canned food drive is still going on campus. You can bring cans until December 17th.
There will be a Breaking Down the Walls Club meeting starting Monday after school from 2:45 to 3:15 p.m. Everyone is welcome to come.
Now to this week's Sports Corner. Here with everything sports is rookie reporter Travis Little.
This is Sports Corner.
Good morning, Titans. I'm Travis Little of this week's Sports Corner. Tonight, the varsity football team travels to Whitney and Rockland to face the Wildcats with the Capital Athletic League title on the line. Both teams are 8-1 overall and 4-0 in the Cal. The winner will not only claim the league title, but will also host a playoff game next Friday. If the Titans lose, the team will still qualify for the Division II playoffs, but will most likely play on the road. The JV team will also play for a league title tonight, as both teams are 4-0 in the Cal. Last night, the freshman football team was one win from a league title, but lost a close game to Whitney, 28-25. Last Friday night, the varsity Titans defeated Rio Americano, 46-14. Reporters Matt Hoffman, Julian Perez, and Chris Howell were there.
Last Friday, the varsity boys football team took on the Rio Americano Raiders at home. The Titans came out on top by a final score of 46-14. The Titans played a very offensive game with 293 rushing yards and 200 receiving yards.
I thought we played really well as a team, not just offensively but defensively. I don't even know if they had a first down in the first half. They might have had one. We just played well as a team, collectively, offensively, defensively, special teams. Obviously, offensively, put up some big yardage. I think that was the highest yardage output we've had this year. But just as a team-wise, I think we're playing real well.
The game wouldn't have been possible without quarterback Tyler McCombs. McCombs passed for 161 yards with 11 completions.
To be honest, I thought I played an alright game. I had a lot of incompletions that I shouldn't have, and I made a lot of bad reads. Offensive line has done a great job all season long protecting me. Don't usually have a sack during a game. There was one sack that night. There's nothing you could do. The defense gets us the ball back very often. They made Rio Americano punt quite a few times and got us the ball back quick so we could score.
He played well. He actually had some opportunities to make some plays that we didn't quite get done. But I think from an efficiency standpoint, he played well. And I think, like I said, it really comes down for us offensively, we have some good skill guys, and Tyler as well, making those decisions, but our offensive line's playing real well up front and being physical, and they're kind of what leads us in games.
Running back Jonathan Krippis was instrumental in the Titans' victory. Krippis had 133 yards on 14 attempts on the night.
I think I played pretty well. I mean, the O-line gave me a lot of great holes to run through. As a team effort, I think we played really well because Rio was a pretty good team, but they came out pretty nice. Our defense came out pretty physical, and they made some stops, and our offense came up and backed them up with some scores to help us win the game against Rio.
He runs extremely hard, but all of our backs do north and south and finish the play. But like I said, that comes down the O-line blocking well, and they've put us in a position to be successful on offense.
Aside from the game, it was also senior night for varsity football players and band members. Many seniors look back on their 4 years in high school, and for the class of 2013, last Friday's home game could have been their last football game.
It was a pretty good game, especially being my senior night and my last, night football, I guess you could call it, here at Antelope. So it was pretty good that we won. I definitely hope they go to the playoffs. That would be pretty cool. And I'm just proud of my school, and I love it here, and I'm gonna miss it. It was pretty sweet to see us win. It's kind of bittersweet because of my last regular season home game, but it was nice to see them win. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully they do good in the playoffs, but other than that, it was a good night. So all in all, pretty sweet night.
Will this be the last home football game for the Titans? We'll find out tonight when they take on the Whitney Wildcats at Whitney High School. The game starts at 7, so come out and support your varsity Titans. If they win tonight, you'll see the Titans back home next week Friday. Reporting for your Channel 5 Titan TV News, I'm Matt Hoffman.
Touchdown again.
Well, that's all for this week's Sports Corner. Now back to Haley and Cameron.
Students of legal voting age have a big decision to make next week when the presidential election takes place on Tuesday. Reporters Violet Polipchuk and Chris Howell have the story.
Mitt Romney and current Democratic President Barack Obama square off in Tuesday's election.
This is the very first election that Antelope students have a chance to voice their own opinions in.
How are Antelope students going to be represented? AP Government instructor Mark Armstrong is helping his students make an educated vote.
I try to get my students the idea of thinking for themselves, of being independent, and choosing the right candidate and the right issue, rather than what a party tells them to do. I have my AP Government classes doing a lot of things. They're actually doing an election simulation. Not only are we following up on the current events and following the debates and watching those things, but we're actually doing election simulation where the students are creating their own political parties, and then they are also getting a ballot proposition from California, and they are creating a ballot analysis as well as a campaign commercial. And we're going to even have a mock election in class, kind of like a journalism is doing for all of the students, and doing that in order to kind of follow up and see how our results line up with the actual election results on the 6th.
Allison Gibson is an alumnus who has been influenced by Mr. Armstrong.
As a graduate of Antelope High School last year and going through all of the AP Gov simulations, I've really solidified my views on the election, and I'm going to be voting for Obama this year. I just feel that he is fighting for equality for women in the workforce, as well as on all the social issues of like gay marriage and stuff. I'm very pro-gay marriage. And he is the first presidential candidate and president to come out and say that he is for gay marriage as well. So I think just in that alone that he gets my vote, because I really support those things.
A small percentage of 18-year-old students are eligible to vote at Antelope.
Well, I'm still an undecided voter. I registered already as an independent, but I'm leaning towards Obama because of his social views, because I support gay marriage, and I support what he stands for, and I believe that he could change the economy around, given more time.
I'm going to be voting for Mitt Romney because my parents are Republican, so they kind of moved me up as a Republican.
So this year I'm going to vote for Obama because he shares the same views as me, and I believe he can help me through college, and because my mom's also voting for Obama. I share my parents' views.
The Titan Times created a mock election for their October 19th issue, with the results being shown in their October 26th issue.
So the Titan Times, they held a mock election for the last issue to go on the back page, and the results displayed that 59% voted for Obama and 36% for Romney, and then 5% were independent or neither.
Antelope has different viewpoints, with the mock election being close. The election will show which opinion holds out.
Hopefully we will know the results of the election on Wednesday. but this might be one of the closest elections in history. Signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News.
And I heard you're playing in the talent show.
I sure am. I'm going to be playing the piano. Aiden Ballard and I are going after school to try out. Should be fun.
Well, that's awesome. Good luck.
Why, thank you, Haley. That's all the news we have for you this week, Titans.
Go out and support the boys varsity football team at Whitney High School tonight at 7 p.m.
And come to the speech and debate tournament tomorrow.
Bye.
See you guys.
See ya.
What you want?